2-minute closing remarks from each candidate. Once again, this was selected prior to the debate starting. To start off our closing remarks, Mr. Innes.
Thank you. We face an interesting and important election in our country, and I believe that it's time to change the direction in Congress. If we keep sending the same people down there, we will keep getting the same result. If we want to move things forward, we need to send people down there who understand business, who understand how business works, and what it takes to grow business. We need to send someone down there who understands the concerns of young people today, that has worked with them for a long period of time and can understand their concerns. And we need to send someone to Washington who can think strategically and develop a real plan to get us out of this mess. We didn't get here overnight. We won't get out of it overnight, but we can get out of it. When young people talk to me and I look at the world as they see it, they see a deficit to debt that they believe will ruin their economic future. They see a Social Security and Medicare system that they believe won't be there for them, but that they will be paying for. They see an NSA reaching into their back pocket in their cell phone and spying on them rather than ISIS. It's obvious who the terrorists are, they know, right? They see a government that's out of control and reaching too far into their lives. They also believe that we can't solve the problem. And I think they're wrong, because we can't. America is an exceptional nation with exceptional people. We deserve exceptional leaders. We don't have that now. So when you go into the voting booth, the coming election season, think about what you want to do. Do you want more of the same, or do you want to do it in a better way? I represent a better way, a different approach, different way of thinking about these things. I'm someone who knows how to get things done and will work with people to advance solutions. We've got to have answers. Not just votes to put a stake in the ground, but real solutions, real answers, because we've got real problems that we can fix.
Thank you, Mr. Innes. Next is closing remarks. Mr. Kelly.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious there are some differences in the candidates out here. I originally was thinking, well, what am I going to say in my closing remarks? And I thought, well, I mentioned all the tax increases that came this year out of Obamacare. And the fact that our obligations right now to the federal government are $127 trillion. That's $400,000 for every minimum wage job in the country. But then maybe that's not so important. So I can't mention it. I think a really serious problem we have is we don't have any leadership, and are we going to be the party that's going to lead? I say there is no hope if we don't decide to lead instead of following like the Democrats hope to do and they do. Just keep kicking the can down the road and hope everything's going to come out correctly. I think that's a mistake. I think we actually have to stand up and stand on our principles and move forward to do positive things in this country. I believe the American people will come behind anybody who tells them the truth. I believe that the ball is in our hands, and we have to decide, are we going to run with it or are we going to punt it? I say we pick up the ball and run and lead. Now, I believe it's wake-up time in America, and that the Republican Party has to be the alarm call. I'm asking you to vote for me September 9th to start that clock. I appreciate your votes, and I appreciate you listening.
Thank you, Mr. Kelly.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us this evening. We do have a very important decision to make, not just on September 9th, but November 4th. Now, I started getting involved in running for office because I care about our community, our state, and our country. I was the first in my family to go to college. I watched my folks start a small business, still have today. I watched my folks work hard to give me the opportunities that they didn't have. When I think about the future of America, I'm optimistic because we are about our own future. We are about improving America. But I see President, I see Carol Street Porter taking us down a very different direction. For the first time in our nation, we don't think that our kids and grandkids are going to have a better opportunity than we do. That's not America. That's not the hope that we were hoping for when President Obama got elected 6 years ago. We've got to make change in this country. We've got to bring great leadership, great ideas, not just to D.C., but to all corners of New Hampshire. We are Republicans. We've got to nominate the right people who can take on the Democrats. And believe me, they are tough. But we can do this as a team. I fought for you over the years as taxpayers, as Americans, leading on issues of great importance to our state and to our nation. And I've decided to run again because I'm concerned about our state and I'm concerned about our country. So I will focus on balancing our budget, reducing our debt, making sure that the government gets out of our lives, give people economic opportunity, economic freedom, so we can be that strongest nation once again. I appreciate the fact that you've supported me in the past. I hope to earn your support on September 9th and November 4th. Thank you all very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, these gentlemen will be the next congressman from the 1st Congressional District of New Hampshire. Please give them a big round of applause. And before the end of this speech, please give a big round of applause for Phil, our volunteer volunteer. And I'm going to get a picture of the volunteer, please. That would be one. This is fourth time today. Good, thank you very much, Chairman. Thank you very much, Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, we will reconvene the secretary for the senatorial debate and we'll get food in the parking lot.
Croc TV.